Hoopjab Basketball and Boxing here with the voice of Los Angeles Lakers, John Ireland. How you doing, sir?
Good, man. How you doing?
Good. The Lakers had their exit interviews today. Who do you think will be here next year?
It's a great question. Well, we know Kobe, we know Nash. I think Robert Sacre is going to be back. I think Ryan Kelly will be back. They have Kendall Marshall on a player option. Once you go past that, they had 11 guys who were going to be, free agents. So once you get past that, there's no guarantees. I think the first thing you're going to need to see is where their draft pick is, which you find out on May 20th. Then you can find out whether or not they're going to use it, they're going to trade it, whatever they're going to do. But those 5 guys will be back, and other than that, it's all bets are off.
So you don't think about Nick Young possibly returning, or
I don't.
Jordan Hill?
He could. Those guys could. It depends. If Mike D'Antoni's the coach, I don't think Jordan Hill will be back. I don't think Pau Gasol will be back. If Mike's not the coach, I think those guys have a chance to come back.
That's an interesting point. Do you still think he'll be the coach, or?
I don't know. I don't personally, but I don't know anything, and I think that the Lakers are going to talk to him over the next 3 or 4 days and figure out what happens.
Now the NBA playoffs are rapidly approaching. One series I'm looking at in particular is the Clippers and the Warriors. Your partner in crime, Michael Thompson's son, Clay, had a lot of tough words for Blake Griffin and the Clippers. What do you think about that?
I think the Clippers are going to win. I think it'll take them no more than 6 games, and my guess is that without Andrew Bogut, they're not going to be able to keep DeAndre Jordan and Blake off the glass. I think the Clippers win in 5 or 6.
And David Lee's been having health problems as late as well. So.
Yeah, but we saw him play last week, and he looked pretty good. I think David Lee might be okay in this series, but unless Clay and Steph Curry shoot the lights out, that series is not competitive. They needed Bogut to match up with the size. So I got the Clippers in 5 or 6 if Bogut never plays, and I don't think he's gonna.
Now my last question is, who do you think is going to win it all? Who's going to come out the East and who's going to come out the West?
Beginning of the year, I said Indiana and the Clippers. I don't think Indiana can do it anymore. I think it's going to come down to probably Miami and the Clippers, and I hate to say this because I've been saying it all year that Miami wasn't going to do it again, but I think Miami might. But I think it's going to be one of the toughest years to predict. I wouldn't be shocked if Miami doesn't even come out of the East. But I like the Clippers. I like the way they play defense. I think they got as good of a chance to make it to the finals as anybody else.
Break some news on the Neil Show.